بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وآله آل الله واللعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أعداء الله. أما بعد, السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. So yesterday I was mentioned in a tweet by a brother that is very active in attacking Shi'ism, very active in trying to refute Shi'ism. His name is Bunur. He has a channel that is also, all of his content is just attacking Shi'ism or trying to refute Shi'ism. So he says in the tweet, and the reason why I'm doing this video is because I get many questions as to why, Brother Hassan, do you not get involved in Sunni Shia polemics as much as you did back in your day? So there is a few reasons. Reason one, I realize that it doesn't help you develop as much as you should. Two, it started to attract people that are not qualified to be talking about the other side. So a Sunni talking about a Shia, or a Shia talking about a Sunni. So they're not qualified to talk about these things, yet they think they can get involved. Or you got people that want to be comedians, clowns, and think by making jokes they have refuted Shi'ism. Or you got people that should be in a mental institution, yet you see them trying to attack Shi'ism just to let off some steam. So I'm answering this because I feel like this happens a lot. They try to divert everything from the actual discussion. So he says in the tweet, some 12 Shia scholars, such as the teacher of Purified Truth is my Twitter name, has made the deceptive claim that Sunni belief in Imamah is identical to the Shia one. Ajib. I created a poster demonstrating the absurdity of this claim. Now he is talking about the debate that's on this channel, the debate between Sheikh Ahmed Salman and Ashraf Gharib. But the problem here is, now I'm not sure if Brother Banur does not know Arabic or doesn't understand Arabic, or hasn't watched the video probably because it's been subtitled. The debate was about Imamah in Usul ad-Din. Imamah in Usul ad-Din. Now I'll put a clip of the beginning part where Ashraf Gharib, the Sunni himself, that's debating Sheikh Ahmed, that called Sheikh Ahmed, he's the one that says it. So watch the clip and inshallah we'll discuss the points of Sheikh Ahmed.
مشاهدينا الكرام، توقفنا في الحلقة الماضية عن موضوع أصول الدين في معتقد الشيعة الاثنى عشرية، أو بصفة أخص الإمامة، ما بين إنها أصل في القرآن الكريم عند الشيعة الاثنى عشرية أو أصل لطائفة الشيعة الاثنى عشرية كما قال الأستاذ أحمد الإمامي. هل هي لها أصل في القرآن الكريم يعترف به كل المسلمين؟ وهل هذه الإمامة التي قال بها الشيعة الاثنى عشرية لها آيات واجب الإيمان بها على كل المسلمين كالصلاة أو الحج أو الصوم أو الزكاة أو شهادة أن لا إله إلا الله وأن محمد رسول الله؟ أستاذ أحمد الإمامي في الحلقة الماضية قال: نحن طائفة ولسنا مذهب، لنا أصلين مختلفين عن باقي فرق المسلمين، ألا وهو الإمامة والعدل.
So as you can see, Ashraf Gharib himself mentions that the debate, the discussion is Imamah in Usul ad-Din. Where's this concept of Imamah in Usul ad-Din? So then Sheikh Ahmed starts, he's like, let's start from the beginning, like you said. What is Usul ad-Din? And then he says Sunnis believe, exactly the same as what the Shia believe in Imamah. And then he explains himself. That what he means is that they give the same importance to the Imamah of Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, and Imam Ali alayhi salam as we do to the 12 Imams alayhum salam. He makes it clear, and he's not talking about Bani al-Abbas, Bani Umayyah, because that's rulership. No, he's talking about them, that they are the Imams of guidance, the Imams of righteousness, and so forth. And I'm going to put the clip now of Sheikh Ahmed where he says this, because it seems like the brother hasn't understood. يعني عجيب.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وأهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين. اشترطت عليكم أن نرجع إلى نقطة الصفر، وهي ما معنى الأصل. عندما نقول أصل من أصول الدين ماذا نعني بهذه الكلمة؟ رأيتكم كثيرا كررتم هذه الكلمة ولم تنقحوا معناها. ومن هنا أقول أن معنى الأصل في اللغة بمعنى ما يبنى عليه الشيء، والدين المراد من مفرد الدين هو الجزاء كما استعملت في القرآن الكريم مالك يوم الدين. فعندما نقول أصل من أصول الدين، أصول الدين يعني الأمور التي يجازى عليها الإنسان والتي يبنى عليها غيرها. فعندما نقول أن الإمامة هي أصل من أصول الدين، مرادنا من هذا المصطلح أن الاعتقاد بالإمامة واجب، وأن الإنسان في يوم القيامة يحاسب على هذا الاعتقاد. هذا من جهة. من جهة أخرى أن الإمامة كما ذكروا تقوم عليها بقية المعارف الدينية، الأصل الديني. فنحن عندما نعتقد بإمامة أهل البيت، الفقه وما سوى الفقه يبنى على هذا الاعتقاد. فمن هنا عبروا عن الإمامة بأنها أصل من أصول الدين. هذا هو المعنى. نعم، هل يلزم من كون الشيء أصل أن منكره كافر؟ الجواب لا، لم يقل الشيعة هذا، بل بالعكس دلت الأحاديث الصحيحة الصريحة على أنه منكر الإمامة. وكلامنا ليس عن الجاحد، كلامنا عن المنكر الجاهل الذي يجهل الإمامة. هذا لا يؤاخذ ممن ترجى له رحمة الله عز وجل في يوم القيامة، وهو في الدنيا مسلم وتترتب عليه كافة آثار الإسلام. زين، الآن أنت في أكثر من حلقة والآن كررت هذه القضية، تقول الشيعة جعلوا الإمامة أصلا من أصول الدين. نحن لم نجعلها، نحن قلنا بأصالتها لوجود الأدلة القطعية على ذلك. نعم، سؤالي، هل الإمامة موجودة عندكم؟ أنا أدعي أنه نفس المعتقد الشيعي في الإمامة موجود عند أهل السنة والجماعة، بل أقولها بضرس قاطع، أهل السنة أيضا يعتقدون أن الإمامة أصل من أصول الدين، ويكفرون تكفيرا صريحا من ينكر الإمامة، بل يفتون بقتل من أنكر الإمامة. وهنا ملاحظة لكي لا تكون مغالطة تسري عن الجميع، مرادي من الإمامة ليس مطلق الإمامة التي هي الحكم ورئاسة الدنيا، لا، مراد الإمامة الخاصة، أي خلافة أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان. إمامة هؤلاء الثلاثة عند أهل السنة مثل إمامة الأئمة الاثني عشر، يعتقدون بوجوبها ويعتقدون بأنها أصل من أصول الدين، ويكفرون منكرها بل يستبيحون دمه.
So as you can see, Sheikh Ahmed makes it very clear, very clear. He's not just talking about that their imam is identical to ours, because believe me, we don't want to believe in the same identical imam as them. We don't want to believe in that imam. We're fasaqa, munharifeen, people of bid'ah are going to sit on the seat of Rasulullah and command us and lead us. That's not what the aqidah of the Shia regarding imamah is. So no, we're not identical. I do not think someone like Sheikh Ahmed that's been involved in Sunni Shia polemics and debates, he's debated the giants of Ahl Sunnah who are specialists in attacking Shias like Abdul Rahman Dimashqiyya, Khalid al-Wasabi. You think he doesn't know this? Another point is, he makes it clear to the extent where he's basically saying to you, I'm not talking about the rulership, Bani Umayyah, Bani al-Abbas. No. I'm talking about the four. Khulafa al-Rashidun al-Mahdiyyun. Now, because in his poster, he basically says that it means rulership. No, it doesn't just mean rulership. You believe that the four imams, the first four caliphs, are what? Imams of guidance. You must follow their sunnah. You must follow their sunnah. And I'll explain it as we are going on. And then he says it's not fundamental part of religion. Ajib. Yani, do I need to give Sunni Aqidah lessons before I start discussing? And then they ask you, why do you not get involved in Sunni Shia polemics? This is why. Then he says, not considered creed. Wa ajaba. What books are you reading? And if you don't know the basics of your own Aqidah, how do you expect me to sit with you and then have a dialogue back and forth? I would have to give you Aqidah lessons in your own creed and then start discussing. I'm going to repeat the same report as Sheikh Ahmed did. Here in Sharh Usul I'tiqad Ahl al-Sunnah wal Jama'ah by Al-Lalakai. He's a 5th century scholar. He says, when he's basically explaining the Aqeedah of Ahl al-Sunnah wal Jama'ah through the words of Abu Hatim al-Razi, and Abu Zur' al-Razi. So al-Raziyayn. حدثنا أبو محمد عبد الرحمن بن أبي حاتم. So the son of Abi Hatim al-Razi. سألت أبي وأبا زرع عن مذهب أهل السنة في أصول الدين. في أصول الدين. Let me repeat one more time. في أصول الدين. Bunur, repeat with me. في أصول الدين. Look what he says. He says, I asked my father and Abu Zur'a about the beliefs of Ahl Sunnah regarding the principles of religion, usul ad-din, and what the scholars across the lands have agreed upon. They both said, we have met the scholars from across the lands, Hijazan, wa Iraqan, wa Shaman, wa Yamanan, and they all agree that faith is both by tongue and by action. It increases and decreases. The Quran is the word of Allah in its entirety, and it is not created. Fate, whether good, so Qadr, whether good or bad, is all from Allah. And the best individual among the Ummah after Rasulullah is who? Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, then Umar, then Uthman, then Ali bin Abi Talib alayhi salam. I'm saying alayhi salam. They are the rightly guided caliphs. وهم خلفاء الراشدون المهديون. Do I even need to go further? It seems like the brother hasn't even understood what usul ad-din means. Again, refer to Sharh al-Tahawiyya by Sheikh Salih al-Sheikh, page 7. I'm going to put a clip from his lectures on his commentary of Aqidat al-Tahawiyya.
وما يعتقدون من أصول الدين يعني المقصود بها أصول الإيمان المعروفة وما يتصل بذلك من مباحث وما خالف فيه أهل السنة أهل البدع.
As you see, he says فإذن وما يعتقدون من أصول الدين. So he says so, and then he mentions the quote or the words of Shaykh al-Tahawi. where he says, and what they believe from the principles of religion. Usul ad-Din. Usul ad-Din. Ya Allah, Usul ad-Din. So the Shaykh starts to do commentary on the words of At-Tahawi, where Tahawi says, and what they believe from the principles of religion. Because in the introduction of Aqidat At-Tahawiyya, Shaykh At-Tahawi, he basically says whatever's in this book is from Usul ad-Din of Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. So that means it's from Usul ad-Din, and he mentions the Khilafah of Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, and Imam Ali alayhi salam. He says, so Shaykh Salih al-Shaykh, the intended meaning by it is principles of faith that are known, Usul al-Iman, that are known for the Sunnis. Great. And related matters, and what the people of the Sunnah oppose, the people of innovation. Billah ta'ala alaykum. Do Ahl Sunnah not oppose us by saying that Abu Bakr is the first Khalifa? And he's right, by the understanding of Usul ad-Din, that it is a asl. So Usul comes from the word asl. Asl wa ma yubna alayh is right. Because why? They have built upon this origin, this principle, ahkam. And that hukum is that you are, by majority of the Sunni ulama, if you reject the Khilafah of Abu Bakr, Umar, or Uthman, or Imam Ali alayhi salam, you are a kafir. But more specifically, the Caliphate of Abu Bakr and Umar. So this is the understanding for Usul ad-Din. So it seems like Bunur hasn't understood it. How are you turning around and you are saying to me that it is not from the fundamentals, it's not from the creed? Ajib. Have you not read? Yani wallah, this is a major problem within this whole discussion of polemics between Sunnis and Shias. Everyone thinks they can argue one or 2 points. They've become what? Specialists in this thing. Maysir. Aib. Even if you refer back to, if my memory serves me right, when he starts to discuss, so Sheikh Salih al-Shaykh, when he starts to discuss the whole discussion of Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, the Caliphate, he says as well in the same book, if my memory serves me right, page 635, he says that it has become part of the Aqidah. Then he tells you it's not fundamental. Ajib. And then he says, you know what he says also in the poster? Because I'll put it on the screen inshallah. He says that, so he puts Shia, the Sunni Imama, and then the Shia Imam here. He says that it just means rulership. Like we said, Sheikh Ahmed's talking about Al-Khulafa Al-Rashidun Al-Mahdiyun, the first 4 caliphs. And if you refer back to Jami' al-Ulum wal-Hikmah by Ibn Rajab al-Hanbali al-Baghdadi, you would see he states in the book, so when he's discussing this specific hadith by the Prophet where it says cling on to my sunnah and the sunnah of the Khulafa al-Rashidun al-Mahdiyun, he says the sunnah is the path followed, and it includes his rightly guided caliphs, beliefs and acts and sayings, and this is the complete sunnah. So it's not just rulership. He's not just ruling you. These individuals, the first 4 caliphs in history, Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman and Imam Ali, and more specifically Abu Bakr and Umar, you have to follow their sunnah. You have to cling on to their sunnah. In what? Beliefs, acts and sayings. And anyone that studied basic fiqh would see that many of the ahkam are based upon the sayings or acts of the first 4 caliphs. So as you can see, Ibn Rajab al-Hanbali, he is saying to us that it is part of Aqidah. You know, even in the same page, as you can see, as I will put it on the screen inshallah. He says that the muta'akhirin, so the later scholars, they what? They would say that Sunnah is usul al-deen. So anything that the Prophet says becomes aqeedah. You have to believe in it. Especially the Salafi school, they what? For them khabar al-wahid is aqeedah. If it's been verified that it comes back to the Prophet, you have to believe in it. Ibn Baz says that if it has been confirmed and shown, and the proofs have been shown that this khabar al-wahid has become a hujjah and that it's been said by Rasul and you reject, you are a kafir. You are a kafir. So he continues in his poster. So as we have proven, it's from the fundamentals, it's from the creed. Actually, you make kufr on those who don't believe in the khilafah of these individuals. Al-Tahawi, in Hashiyat al-Tahawiyya, he says, if someone denies the leadership of a Siddiq, he is a kafir like the one who denied al-Isra. You refer back to the tafsir of al-Qurtubi, same thing. He says, and there is a consensus about that. So the successorship of Abu Bakr to the Prophet. So there's a consensus from the companions. Now if someone says to me, I'm sure they would try to pull this one off, is no, but we don't believe that divinely chosen. Habibi, I know they're not. We know they're not. The discussion wasn't about infallibility, nor was it about how they were chosen. It was Imam and Usul al-Din. We know. And we know that they weren't, you don't believe they were divinely chosen. Some minority group of the Sunnis believe that he was chosen by Rasulullah. Abu Bakr was chosen by Rasulullah. But the consensus ijma' of the scholars, or ijma' of the Sahaba more specifically, becomes a hujjah, and whoever denies the ijma' is a kafir. The consensus about that, and there remain no one in opposition. This is the words of Al-Qurtubi. And whoever slanders his caliphate, he is condemned for his error and sin. But whether he becomes a kafir or not, there is a dispute about. And the correct opinion is that he becomes a kafir. Ibn Hajar al-Haythami in his Sawaq al-Muhriqa, he says in madhab of Abi Hanifa, whoever denies the caliphate of Abi Bakr and Umar, he is a kafir. Ibn al-Humam al-Hanafi, whoever denies the caliphate of Abu Bakr or Umar is a kafir. Refer to his book Fathul Qadir. Yani wa ajaba. Are you going to sit there and tell me it's not from the fundamentals, but you become a kafir? Yani أي عالم are you living? Maysir. Because you don't know, you are making these conclusions. Because you don't know, you are basically lying against the Shia. I'm not going to say intentionally. I'm not going to say that. Inshallah, you have good intentions. But this is ghalat. And I'll be honest with you, I don't usually answer to people that are not students of knowledge. What do I mean? I mean, when it comes to Sunni Shia polemics, it's important that someone knows his own aqeedah, his own sciences, and the foundations of the Shia school. But if I'm going to have to come and then be a teacher for you to teach your own aqeedah, then it's not going to work. It can't be that way. Yani, you can't be someone trying to be at the forefront of attacking Shi'ism, but then you don't know Shi'ism, but then you don't even know your own creed, which is even worse. So my advice to you, brother Bunur, may Allah bless you and guide us all, inshallah. Study, read, ثقف نفسك, and don't get too involved in Sunni Shia polemics when you don't know yourself. I won't be replying anymore because I don't feel it's necessary. and I'm too busy to be, dealing with, with all due respect, stupidity like this. I don't have the time. So inshallah ta'ala, this video gets to you. May Allah bless you, guide you. Inshallah we will remember you in our du'as. هذا وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وأهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين.